till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back aboard once again to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, everybody, and I'm going to bring you the watch on today, folks, for Sheffield United, who take on Brighton Hove Albion live in the Premier League this time around. Yes, this is my second time watching this fixture this season. Yes, but this time, yes, in the Premier League, I'll be watching it from the comfort of my chair and my studio. But it is the Blades, the mighty Blades, taking on Brighton Hove Albion. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff this time around. And of course, I saw a thriller between these two back in late January. I went to Bramall Lane, my first ever visit there, to watch a match. And boy, oh boy, was it worth the money, as Brighton got a 5-2 win in a thriller, really. Thriller first half, definitely, because the Seagulls took a 2-0 lead, and Sheffield United managed to pull it back to 2-2 before half-time. But 3 goals from Brighton in the second half sealed a 5-2 victory for the Seagulls. So, yes, 2 o'clock is kickoff for this one at Bramall Lane. Am I good? I'm not there. I'm freezing a little bit here. But no, I'm not. No. I'm happy that I'm watching this from home this time around. Listen, it was a great day. Yeah. But I struggled to make it for... No, I didn't struggle, actually. I made it for an hour before kickoff, to be fair. Listen, though, yeah, make sure you leave a thumbs up on the stream, all the lot. And as I say, yeah, I saw this game live in the FA Cup, where Brighton knocked out the Blades. Can Sheffield United get revenge for that 5-2 defeat and beat Brighton here today? Well, that's a question which we'll find out the answer to very shortly. I do apologise if I'm freezing a little bit here. I can see myself freezing on StreamYard, whether it's just the laptop or I don't know if it's coming to you guys on YouTube. I presume it is, but there you go. Yes, so yesterday, the Arsenal got a 5-0 victory. I know, cracking result for the Arsenal against Burnley. It finished Burnley 0, Arsenal 5. That's 11 goals in 2 games for us. And at the start of this season, at the start of the calendar year, 5 straight wins, which is 2 goals conceded, I think, off the top of my head. 2, is it? 2. It is 2 conceded. 2 conceded. And yes, unbelievably, 11 goals scored in 2 straight away games. 6-0 against West Ham, 5-0 against Burnley. We are on a roll. And today, I can sit back and I can relax on this fine old Super Sunday as Sheffield United play Brighton. Then I can enjoy Luton playing Manchester United, which kicks off at 4:30. We're live from 4:15 for that one. 2 big games. United at the prime slot again. So can the Blades follow up their victory against Luton, who play later today, with another victory over Brighton, who they would so dearly... I tell you, it would be amazing if Sheffield United won today. I'd be a bit gutted, to be fair, because quite frankly, I wanted them to go through when I watched them live. But, you know, that's the way the FA Cup works. You lose, you're out. And that's how it goes for Arsenal in the Champions League, who play on Wednesday against Porto. Tomorrow night, we've got a big game as well. Crystal Palace hosting Everton. That you can join us live for that one from 7:45 for the 8 o'clock kickoff for a Monday night game. Good evening to Ryan. Sorry, good evening. Good evening. No, good afternoon to Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? Welcome to you. How are you doing today, matey? All right, let's remove the overlay. Let's bring down the overlay and let's bring you today's team news and match information for Sheffield United to take on Brighton in the Premier League. Super Sunday, eh? Nice, chill Super Sunday. Look at this, man. Yeah, we got all the drama came yesterday. Yeah, Liverpool, bleh. City, Chelsea. I was gutted yesterday, man. Don't get me started, yeah. Flipping hellfire. Chelsea should have beaten City. Really, I would have loved you if you'd beaten City, but no. City got a point. Oh, I know. Can't always win, can we, with the Premier League, unfortunately. But yes, it was a thriller yesterday to end off a exciting Saturday treble. Man City 1, Chelsea 1 was the full-time score in that 5:30 kickoff. Today, yes, 2 games. City play again on the 20th. And of course, whilst I watch us play at Porto, Liverpool are hosting Luton in the Premier League. A quick check on the Premier League table and the impacts for Sheffield United, Brighton, Luton Town, and Manchester United. Here we go. Down here, we find Sheffield United all the way at the bottom. After Burnley's defeat, they have the chance to move up into 16th place. If they win, of course, against Brighton. 1 point, though, for Sheffield United would also carry them above Burnley, but only by the point. If they were to win today, though, they would just be within 3 points of Everton, depending on what their result is against Crystal Palace tomorrow. Everton are expected to beat Palace tomorrow. And, of course, they can only exit the relegation zone if Luton lose. For Brighton, they have the chance, though, to go on to 36 points for a draw, which would carry them above West Ham, and 3 points for Brighton would take them on 38 points, which would carry them above Newcastle, who only got a draw yesterday. For Luton Town and Manchester United, Luton Town have the opportunity to prevent Everton from exiting the relegation zone with a victory against Crystal Palace tomorrow. They would not go above Crystal Palace. Of course, though, if Everton won and Luton, after Luton get a win, they would not exit the relegation zone, which would benefit the likes of Burnley. So big opportunities today in the Premier League for lots of teams. Sheffield United can lift themselves off bottom if they win. For their opponents, Manchester United, they have the chance to go on to 44 points, which will put them within 3 points on Spurs, who lost to Wolves yesterday. Other results saw Nottingham Forest beat West Ham 2-0. Fulham were beaten 2-1 by Villa, starting to get back on track. And yes, that is it. So here we go then, folks. It is Sheffield United versus Brighton, this time live in the studio, and this time live on Realltom Football. Same stadium, different kickoff time, same kits. Different point of view. Sheffield United play the 5-4-1 formation today. Wes Foderingham begins in goal. Their back five is Anel Ahmedhodzic, Jack Robinson, Jayden Bogle, Yasser Larouci. Jayden Bogle, Yasser Larouci, and Mason Holgate as well starts for them. The midfield four is Gustavo Hama, Vinicius Souza, Ben Osborne, and James McAtee. William Asula is leading the line today for the Blades. On their bench is Ivo Grubic, Austin Trusty, Oliver Norwood, Tom Davis, Oliver Arblaster. That's some name, isn't it? Oliver Arblaster. Andre Brooks, who started, I think, actually, in the FA Cup defeat. Billy Blacker, Ryan Brewster, and Oliver McBurney. For the Seagulls, it's a 3-4-2-1 formation, which sees Bart Verbruggen in goal. Their back three today is Adam Webster, Lewis Dunk, and Jan-Paul Van Hecke. Midfield is a four of Tarek Lamptey, Billy Gilmore, Pascal Gross, and Facundo Bonanotta. And leading the line, it's a front three. Is it a front? Oh, hang on. 3-4-2-1. Yes, the front three. Danny Welbeck leads the line by himself. Karen Matoma and Simon Adringa play alongside each other, slightly behind Danny Welbeck, which makes that sort of diamond formation. On the bench is Jason Steele, Igor Julio, Pervis Estepinian, Joel Veltman, Jakob Modder, Carlos Baleba, Evan Ferguson, who's on my thumbnail today, Ansu Fati, and Benicio Baker-Boateng. I would say that's a fairly good team that Brighton have put out. Fairly strong, you know what I mean? I don't think it's the strongest, but most certainly a strong team that Brighton have gone. Both teams have gone fairly strong. So, yeah, 6 points with it. So, yeah, a chance to go for 3 points within Everton. They would put Burnley bottom of a win or draw, and it's a big opportunity for those mighty Blades here at Bramall Lane. Thwarted in the FA Cup, but will they be thwarted in the Premier League by Brighton? We are nearly ready for kickoff then, folks. It is 1:56 in the UK. And Chris Wilder is out to meet the mascots. He is first out, in fact, before any of the players have arrived. Jambalaya from Twitch, welcome into you. Hope Sheffield get a win out of their system this week before Wolves play them next week. Absolutely, it'd be a big victory for them, you know, because I think they'll lose to Wolves at that 1:30 kickoff, of course. Yeah, so this is a big game for the Blades and a big opportunity for them to get a win as well under their belt. And a big opportunity to put Burnley rock bottom going, and Sheffield United would finish the weekend off the bottom of the table with a point today. Even if they can earn a draw, they will not be rock bottom. 1 point would be enough for the mighty Blades. Here come the teams. They are in the tunnel at Bramall Lane. Of course, the home of the Blades and the Steel City. So, yes, I saw every moment of that 5-2 defeat, so I know what to expect, kind of. There was some cracking goals as well in that game. Must I mention it to Sheffield United fans who must be in here tonight? I would guarantee that we'll get a few. So an opportunistic fixture for both teams. I can't find the actual end to my wire. There it is. Fabulosa. Right, the teams are out the tunnel. Referee for this one, Stuart Atwell. And we are about to get underway. Here we go then. And there's the Brighton fans. So I sat somewhere in that camera. No, hang on. I'll tell you where I sat in a minute. Yeah, if you guys have got this on Sky right now, I can show you kind of where I was sat. I got a front row seat as well. In fact, I got the same at Forest, pretty much. Nearly front row. Second to front, I think it was. Something daft like that. There. On the right-hand side of your screen, as the lineups come on, that's where I was sat. And the Brighton fans are just tucked in that there as well. Which, yeah. I wanted to be close to both the fan bases, you know. I wanted to be nice and close to that away end. And if you go to Luke Links' vlog, you'll most certainly find my face zoomed in on. In my blue coat. Yeah, I really stood out in the crowd that day. I stood out. And I'm hoping to not have a corrupted SD card again. And I'm going to give it another try at Nottingham Forest. Hopefully, if I can get tickets, they come out on Thursday. So I'm hoping to get tickets for Nottingham Forest v Manchester United. Anyways, I am talking blibber blabber. We are at 2 p.m. The lineups have just been got through now by Sky, and then we should get underway. Just a quick check as well on the championship results of yesterday. I'll remind you of what happened. There was a huge result yesterday for Middlesbrough, who beat Leicester City, who lead the league. Birmingham City got a big win as well. They won 2-1 against Sunderland. Millwall were beaten 2-0 by Sheffield Wednesday, who are starting to pick up on form. Of course, the other side was the Steel City. That is 2 straight wins, I think, for Sheffield Wednesday. Plymouth Argyle 0, Leeds 2. 2-0 win for Southampton against West Brom in response to their 3-1 defeat away to Bristol City, who lost to QPR by a single goal to nil. Stoke City were beaten by a goal to nil by Coventry. Big win for Hull over Huddersfield. 2 places close to each other. Hull getting the win in Huddersfield, the town near Leeds and Bradford. Ipswich Town getting another big victory under their belt as well, beating Swansea 2-1. 2-2 in the Lancashire derby between Preston North End and Blackburn Rovers. And Norwich City, 4-1 winners over Cardiff City. Watford also getting a big victory under their belt as well. And that is the end of the game week in the Championship as well. As always then, our thoughts go with Ukraine headed kickoff, and we are very close to kickoff here. It's going to be a Brighton kickoff, and it's going to come in the shape of Facundo Buonanotte, I think it is. We're underway here at Bramall Lane for a fully packed Bramall Lane in a big game. And Kate and Jonathan in the house. Good evening to good evening. Well, I keep saying good evening. It's only 2 o'clock. Good afternoon to Kate and Jonathan. How are you both doing? Welcome into you. Yes, I need to remind myself it's not the evening, it's the afternoon. It will be the evening later for the second game, but right now it's afternoon. Maybe I'm just in the habit, aren't I, of saying good evening. Because I do say good evening a lot more than good afternoon or good morning, you know, because I only say good morning once a week, and that's on Saturday at 12:30, of course. If I do midweek games, I say good evening, you know. Anyways, stop talking nonsense, Tom, and let's watch the game. It is Sheffield United who are on the front foot in the early stages. They're attacking the Brighton end in the first half. And this is not a bad attack. It's Bogle who hits it, and he forces a save from Baruggan. Adingra clears. This is good play from Sheffield United in the early stages. I don't think you will get anything from at the Emirates, no. Well, that's the start that Sheffield United needed, on the front foot early on, getting the fans up. Heads up. Nice work. The shot. It's a good save from Baruggan. There's a nutmeg on the way through. Here's Tarek Lamptey. Buonanotte's calling for it. I don't think you should have, you know. I thought Bournemouth played well because I saw the full match replay. And yeah, I thought Bournemouth played a lot better, actually, than Newcastle yesterday. I didn't think that Newcastle were actually worthy of the point in the end. And I thought the penalty was soft. But anyways, Newcastle move on. And Welbeck's in for a chance. And Brighton earn the first corner of the game, custody of Ahmed Hodzic. I need to sort out my hair. Plenty of sun in South Yorkshire, which is, of course, the home of Sheffield United. It is, in fact, at the very bottom of Yorkshire, Sheffield. It's the gateway to Yorkshire, almost, really, Sheffield. If you look at it on the map, it's just above Derby and Nottingham, which are the two East Midlands pairing cities. No Red Bull. I have got an empty bottle of Coke here. In fact, I have got some Coke. I have got an actual bottle of Coke. If you bear with me, I have got a drink of some sort. Bear with me. I've got crisps, I've got bickies, I've got Coke. Oh, yeah. Well, not too bad, eh? I'm not going to eat my grab bag, though. I'm going to chuck that. I chucked that a little bit too vigorously, but it's not gone down the side, fortunately. No, I've got some lovely McCoy's crisps, can I say. King Prawn McCoy's are my favourite. Prawn cocktail, oh, no. But King Prawn, McCoy's, eh? Van Hecker. Welbeck. Miss Homer's there. It's that ball sent out of play. Well, in a few weeks, Arsenal have got a big Monday night game here at Bramall Lane. I probably won't get tickets to it, to be fair, but, I'm going to watch it on Sky Monday night, I'm looking forward to it, actually. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised to put it on telly in a prime time TV slot, shall we say, because Monday night is a bit of a prime slot. We're getting an hour and a half pre-match build-up, so... Sula. Chance. Bahama. Where's Brereton Diaz? I just realised. Where is Ben Brereton Diaz today? Is he not available for the Blades? Ben Brereton Diaz. Yeah, I don't think he's available. Unless I'm tripping and he's on that pitch. I hadn't seen Ben Brereton Diaz's name. Let's have a look here. Ben Brereton Diaz. Unavailable. That could be a big blow. I think, off the top of my head, he made his debut in front of me, actually, at Bramall Lane, or something like that. I think we saw it at Ben Brereton Diaz. Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure. Shame that he's not available today. He might have even scored. If I go... Oh, early ball in. No. Fodringham with a save. FA Cup. Here we go. Let me go to the FA Cup and find out for you who the goal scorers were in that game. I'm interested because I don't fully remember it yet. And tell you what, mate, I have had my fair share of fixtures, yeah. I've only spent something like 20-odd quid on 2 games. Let me think. 11 quid. No, 18 quid in total because Forest were only 7 quid. Here it is. Yeah, 5-2. The 2 goals. Yeah, no, it was Harmer and Asula. I think Brereton Diaz, did he make a debut? Did he? Oh, no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Anyways, no Brereton Diaz there. He's unavailable. And I think Google's tripping a bit with the Championship as well, their fixtures. But not as it's down. And haircut once again. Here's Lamptey for Brighton. I need to stand. Oh. Ball over, and Gross was on the stretch for it, but couldn't get a touch. There's the ball over the top. Look, Gross has he kept it? Has he held it? I think he's onside. There, is he on? Is he on? Well, either way, if he's on or not, he can't get onto it. Well, Brighton did earn a 1-1 draw, don't forget, at the... Sheffield United earned a 1-1 draw against Brighton at the Amex. So I'd expect them to have a chance and, good signs early on, started on the front foot. They're in the game, and they will. Sheffield United most of the time will be in the game, except for that 8-0 defeat to Newcastle, of course, which they have put past them. I mean, that was such a bad day for Sheffield United that, I just took a laughing out of them, really. And Brighton are playing a little bit... I think they're being risky, just a little bit. Here's Gross. Jan-Paul van Hecker. I mean, there's a few empty seats, isn't there? I could have got a seat. I could have got a seat for this. No, I didn't want to do it twice in a row. Nah. Matoma is foul. It's going to be a free kick, and I have said that I will start going to more matches, and I will. I definitely want to get a ticket to that Forest Man U game. So yeah, Holgate with the challenge. I don't think it's a good one. Now, there will be a VAR check here for a possible red card. Yeah, the check-in. The VAR checking for serious foul play. He's gone straight to the monitor. That is high. Yeah, I think it's a straight red. I think he's got to go. It's awful. Yeah, I think that is endangering the safety of an opponent. It's a red card. He's got to go. It's a challenge that we don't want to see in football. Yeah, off he goes. Straight red. Horrible challenge. Hi, yeah, he could do Matoma some damage. Yeah. So 3-match ban for him. That's his First red card of the season. "12 minutes into the game, yeah, that's going to damage Sheffield United. I think that, yeah. I'm saying without surprises, shook from that. Sent in. They get it clear of the blades. And we're going to have to work hard today. Webster. Out wide to Adingra. Into Gross, and that's good defending from Osborne, I think it is. And it's out for a throw-in. But it goes away, Sheffield United. Larousse is going to take it. And Foderingham has got a little bit of an issue here. He's holding the ankle. And Stuart, well, to be fair, as much as it may be a minor issue, you know, it's good refereeing. Just come over to him, check if he's okay, call over the medics. That's what you want to do. Yeah. So yeah, the red card is 100% a red card. I mean, that is when I see it on replay, it's a shocking challenge. It's really high, really dangerous. I mean, if I'd seen that in the stadium, goodness me, I think to be fair, in the position it was, the where I would have been seated. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Nothing we want to see in football. It's the type of challenge that simply doesn't belong in this game. Yeah, he's all right. Back up on his feet. Foderingham has received treatment. He's okay to continue. Because he's the goalkeeper, he'd have to sit a 30-second ban, though. Which is just strange, isn't it? You know what I mean? Should apply to everybody. So Sheffield United will have to work their way through this game, a man down. How will they fare? Because I do wonder, because it's early in the game, I wonder if they'll learn, you know, how to play with just 10 men, you know, 9. I'm not, yeah, it's a dangerous challenge as well. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you Brighton fans will have some right egg against Sheffield United for a long time if that crazy challenge, as you describe it, from Holgate, a damaged Matoma. Adingra, the cross is too high from him. Yeah, Sheffield United now. I mean, I don't know if it is possible, but it's a test of character for them now. It's an opportunity for them to learn themselves how to cope with 10 men, I guess. Because it's not very often you see Sheffield United get a red card. Obviously, there was one against West Ham, I think. Asula and forced the throwing off Van Hecker. Jaden Bogle comes out to take the throw in for the Blades. Is he going to try a long one? Soma is giving away the ball. Here's Buonanotte. Webster for Brighton. Lewis Dunk. It's out wide to Lamptey. Lamptey for Brighton. Knocked back to Matoma. Whoa, Dunk. And very close for Welbeck or Buonanotte. One of them could have got it in. Welbeck's free. Can't get a touch. Buonanotte tries, yeah. And they've won a corner out of it. Groves floats it in there. Dunk with the header. It's gone in. It's gone in, I think. Brighton have scored. It has gone over the line. It's Lewis Dunk with the header. 10-man Brighton are down. Sorry, 10-man Sheffield United are a goal down. Let's see who scored it. Groves, it's a nice floated corner. Dunk with the header. And Buonanotte does get the final touch. It crosses the line. Yeah, I saw it goes through for the net. It was definitely a goal. Yeah, way over the line. Definitely a goal. So Larousse now. Brighton a goal up. Bogle down the line. Might be a chance. There is a chance. And they continue going on and no. Well, Harmer, he did really well. Gets past a few defenders. It's good play from Harmer. Evades a few challenges as well. Nearly gets the finish. Would have been a superb self-work goal. Would have been a great way to respond, and that is gobbled up by Verbruggen. Van Hecker. Ball sent to Lamptey, who feeds it into Matoma, who goes down. I don't think it is, no. Not a pen for me. Nah. Bogle. Sheffield United come away with the ball. The ball sent towards the Dingra. Ahmed Hodzic here is coming forward. Bogle for Sheffield United. And he's picked off by Matoma. Plays it to Welbeck. Jan-Paul van Hecker. This is Billy Gilmore to Danny Welbeck. Pascal Gross. Out wide to Dingra. Up against Larousse. Into Gross. And out wide to Veltman. Not Veltman, Webster, sorry. In. Well hung. Matoma coming onto it. And tapping for Welbeck. It's 2-0. Siegel second. And Sheffield United falling apart. Yeah, this game hasn't really panned out perfectly for him, has it? Toma forced to save and then a tapping for Welbeck. It's another soft goal for Brighton. No. Caused their own downfall, though. Remember, though, in the game, in the FA Cup, they did, that ball's gone out of play. They did, though, come back from 2-0 down and get it to 2-2 at half-time, if you remember, in that game that I was a spectator at. But the difference here is that they're down to 10 men. And that is going to be a goal kick. Well, Gilmore. Let me tell you something right now. Burnley will be breathing a humongous sigh of relief at the minute. Because this was a big opportunity for the Blades to put Burnley bottom. Dingra has a go with the deflection off Larousse. Came back to him. Yeah. Look at him. Here's Lamptey. Can hear applause. Ball sends it towards Dingra. That's headed away by Robinson this time. Jack Robinson. The Blades. Mitoma is in, looking for number 3, and it's off the goal line by Larousse. Yeah. And the red card just sucked the competitiveness out of them. Yeah. Yeah, it's look, when I went to that game, a lot of them were in high spirits, but you know, the ground, you know, everyone stayed along, of course. They do tend to stay long, but honestly, you could tell that, you know, it's not a good feeling at that football club. You know what I mean? It's, you know, sometimes they will be jolly, even though you know, you're visiting the rock bottom side of the Premier League, you know, but it was a good starting atmosphere, but yeah, at the end, everybody was just, you know, the ground was really down. Sousa. Yeah, it's a fair challenge. Fair enough, man. He's put it out of play, and yeah, Gilmore's down. I mean, obviously, you compare it to Nottingham Forest, and, you know, all their fans were loving life, you know. No matter what the game, they'll always put up a noise, you know, Forest, to be fair. No. But no, yeah, I visited, and obviously, you know, even though it was FA Cup, you could still tell it's there that the club's in a bad place. So yeah, that's the way it's going. Webster to Adingwa now. And Pascal Gross. This is Billy Gilmore. Pascal Gross once more. Adam Webster for Brighton. We have passed the half-hour mark. We are in the 32nd minute here at Bramall Lane. Adingwa looking to cross it in there, searching for the third goal, Brighton, before half-time. Webster. Van Hecker across the dunk. Gilmore. Last 5 minutes or so, it has settled down a bit. Sheffield United defensively, but that's a ball in. Welbeck with a header, which forced the save from Foderingham. This game goes 3-0, it's done. This game goes 3-0, it's done. You can forget any form of comeback if it goes 3-0. The game's gone. If it's 3-0. I tell you right now, it's gone. It probably is, but I mean, look, you know, even though down to 10, we're 10 men, obviously, you know, of course, you know, because, you know, I mean, we were thinking when I was in the ground, we were all thinking it was gone at 2-0 in the first half for that FA Cup tie, but you know, they did come back, but they had a man extra, didn't they? Absolutely, and they can make Sheffield United's goal. It was really quite embarrassing, really. You know, it's minus 38 already. I mean, just at 2-0 here, that puts them onto a minus 40 goal difference, Sheffield United, and another 4 or 5 could make it onto like a minus 45, which would be just really damaging, to be fair. In fact, with another 5 goals in this game for Brighton, so 7-0. That would put Sheffield United's goal difference onto minus 45. Webster. Lancey now for Brighton. And Mitoma with the ball in towards Adingra, and it's headed away for a corner by Sheffield United. In fact, Brighton are going to let it run for I thought it was going for a corner, but it was a throw-in. Adingra was giving chase. Pascal Gross with the throw-in. Van Hecker. Gross to Webster. Van Hecker, yeah. Sheffield United right now, they need a miracle, is what I'll say. Mitoma. Oh, he's absolutely done Bogle there, but comfortable header away in the end. Bit of sun's broken out in the stadium, though, onto the left side of where Brighton's attacking, of course. Gross. Mitoma for Brighton. Mitoma lifts it in. Webster. Knocks it onto Adingra. Webster with the crossfield ball to Lamptey, who took that down well. It's Tarek Lamptey. And it's blocked by Bogle. Picked up by Dunk, though, for the Seagulls. Mitoma into Lamptey. And Lamptey, no, it's a goal kick, yeah. Yeah. They need to be defensive, yeah. It's going to be... This game is going to be damage limitation for Sheffield United, is what I'll say. Purely damage limitation. Yeah, it is just a game of damage limitation at the minute. For both. Yeah, because... So not for both. Why am I saying for both? For Sheffield United, of course, you know, this gets any worse. You know. Mitoma, that ball, it's going to come to nothing. Bogle will see it through to Wes Foderingham. I can only imagine being in that squad right now. It must be really quite miserable. There's Ben Brereton Diaz, who is not available today. Welbeck, Gross. Lamptey, Dunk. Has done remarkably well to keep the ball in play. Lamptey to Welbeck. On to Webster here. This is Adingra with 7 minutes to play in the first half. Gross. I reckon we'll only get about 2 minutes at a time ready for the VAR check. That's about it. Van Hecker dunk, lets it run to Lamptey. Dunk should go for that, really. Let it run. Risk the ball going out of play. Gross. You know, obviously Brighton are going to feel a bit complacent because, you know, obviously it's so comfortable for them, but Warner Otter wins that ball well. Welbeck on the edge of the box. They might even get a clean sheet, you know. Brighton. That's not a bad ball. Osborne and the heavy touch from... Was it McAtee, was it? Maybe, I think it was. If you're just joining us, as you can see, the scoreline reads 10 in brackets and 2-0 Brighton. The 10 in brackets means Sheffield United have had a red card. Adingra with the ball in. It's lifted into the centre and away for now. But Adingra picks it up. Simon Adingra. Fired over by him. Yeah. I could have done an emoji, you know, but you know. The emojis, I noticed that they appear fine on here, but on YouTube, it blocks it out and makes a white square. Peculiar. Adingra has fed on Laroussi's sloppiness, and it's good work from Sheffield United in the end to recover from Laroussi's mistake. Souza was blocked out, outnumbered, I should say. Karen Matoma for Brighton, fed through to Welbeck, laid back off to Matoma. Not the best of layoffs. Final 4 minutes and 10 seconds in the match. The first half. Gilmore across. Lewis Dunk, who scored the opener, who got an assist for the opener, sorry. Lifted in towards Welbeck from Lamptey. And, yeah, off target from Welbeck in the end, former Arsenal man. Yeah, this is very easy for Brighton. Well, it might be brighter days in a little bit because we've got Luton taking on Manchester United. A breath of fresh air, maybe that might be, because this is just, you know, as much as I like watching Sheffield United and, you know, I have high hopes for them, it's kind of, and I don't support them, but it's miserable. Do you know what I mean? The ground is so flat. In terms of his energy levels. Larousi with the header away. They haven't got a fight in them, the Blades. They really haven't. Souza. Larousi. McAtee will bring Sheffield United forward here. And they have won a corner out of that situation. Somehow. It's good work from McAtee there. They have got a little bit of fight in them. Getting forward. And Van Hecker with the recovery challenge. It's a good recovery challenge as well. The Blades a corner, which gives them a chance to pull the game back to 2-1. It's not a bad corner. It's headed on and it's in. There is a goal back. And it's not quite misery. But I think there was an offside in there, which is going to disallow the goal. Well, is there a hand in there? I don't see one. Here. I don't see a hand, and that hand is... What are they checking for here? So they're checking it for a possible foul in the build-up to the goal. I don't see one. And it's Stuart Atwell for the second time in his first half. He's going to the monitor. So he's going to go to the monitor here, Stuart Atwell. I don't see a foul in there. It's not obvious. I don't see a foul for me. Is he offside? And now it says, yeah, it's now it's just gone up to offside here. Stuart Atwell's decision is... Let's have a look then. What's the decision? So yeah, the goal is disallowed. Confirm. No goal. So we go back to 2-0. And we're going to get a minimum, I think, of about 4 or 5 minutes at a time here now. Just wait a minute for that number to come up on our screen. I know. Ruled out that it's 7. We've already played 2 minutes of that, so... And I get the gross. And I get... Here's gross. Lamptey jumped. Beaten in the air by Bogle. Hey? Ring. No, I don't support Brighton, mate. No. Why do you ask? This is part of the schedule, isn't it? If I'm being quite honest, as much as it's a misery atmosphere, I would have liked to have gone again. See, it's a fixture that I've been to before, so nah. No, I was wearing an Arsenal coat. I was wearing an Arsenal coat. I'm not a no Brighton fan. I was wearing an Arsenal coat. Thank you very much. Yes, he zoomed right in on me. Love the fact he comes in for this game. Yeah, the way he zoomed in on me, man, I was like, whoa. I didn't think he'd spot me in the crowd, but it's my fault for booking a front row seat in the very close. Yeah, it's my fault for booking a front row seat very close to the Brighton end. I didn't realise where the Brighton end was. And I am a fan of Arsenal, yes, not a Brighton fan. Anyways, I haven't just been to flipping Sheffield United games. I've been to, well, I went to watch Forest play Bristol City. I'm hoping to get tickets to watch Forest play Man U, and no, that's not me just going. No, that's not. Well, it's the fact they're playing Man U, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? No, I'm starting to indulge on a few football matches. Not Villa, though. Who are the regulars? To be fair, we have a good mix of different people now coming in. Really, Fraser comes in sometimes. We've got Kate and Jonathan come in. Flicks, aka Chris. Just get loads of different people, don't we? Ball sent in and dunk. Had a go. Whilst you're here, I might as well catch your attention. Would you like to be my special guest next week for the Carabao Cup final? And be my Steve McManaman next to me. And yes, of course, before any of you go, yes, we are definitely 100% covering the Carabao Cup final, and that is a non-negotiable. It is happening. You heard from Oliver recently. Ish on Instagram. He doesn't really come in on the channel nowadays. He doesn't. I haven't seen him on YouTube for a while. Yes, it is. Even though we're good in the FA Cup, I find the Carabao Cup more fun. Even though the FA Cup means cheap tickets, and by the way, it's not like that's never what I classed the FA Cup for. I've only the reason why I've started going to matches is because I just got a bit bored of always streaming them. And Bogle, hang on, we've still got 45 seconds, some 30 seconds, is it? Left of this first half here. Larousse sets up Osborne, who crosses it in there. Larousse again. Here is, I was about to say Pinnock then, but that's not Pinnock, is it? Osborne sends one forward. McAtee took it down. There's still about 8 seconds after the first half. It'll be the last attack, I think, for Sheffield United. And clean challenge from Lamptey, in my opinion. McAtee in. Well back out. Larousse. What's going on here? Stuart Atwell's just trying to calm things down. Here we go. Ugh, it's nearly 3 o'clock. Hopefully this is the last act of the game because, I'm out of time, man. It drives me up the walls. Gilmore. Atwell blows the half-time whistle on a first half, which has pretty much been misery underlined for Sheffield United. And Brighton have had a breeze of a half. They are 2-0 up. They've got a man extra. This looked to be a certain victory for the Seagulls, possibly even a clean sheet as well. Sheffield United toothless, and Brighton feeling, I can't find the word. Oh God. Anyways, half time. It's 2-0 to the Seagulls at Bramall Lane. Okay. What have we got coming up then? Luton Man United is next. Tomorrow we've got Everton taking on Palace. And yeah, it's just this. Before I go for my break, I'm going to just say that, this is just miserable for Sheffield United. It's not. I can't imagine it's fun in there. You know what I mean? 2-0 down, 10 men. Started brightly. They tend to always start brightly, but 11th, 12th minute, red card. It was a horror challenge from Holgate in that, and Sheffield United couldn't find a way to organise themselves to be a unit with 10 men. It's really, I think they are going down. I think it's almost inevitable, really, that Sheffield United Football Club are going to get relegated from the Premier League this season. And it probably will be rock bottom as well. I mean, as I say, at the moment, they're on a minus 40 goal difference, which is by far means the worst. 10 worse off. Well, Burnley have only got a minus 30, which ain't great either, but minus 40 goal difference. Only, I want to say 13 points, is it? Yeah, it's 13 points on the board. Not looking great for the Blades at all. It's not looking great for them. And a point for them would have done. I tell you, they might be able to get a point out of this game. I don't see anything coming out of this game now for the Blades. The way things are going, 10 men. I would say maybe another team could do it from 2-0 down, 10 men, home or away. I don't think this is recoverable for Sheffield United now. Yes, it's only 2-0, but with a man down as well, just looks like a long shot for him. Really does. And it's a shame. I was expecting a lot more out of this game, but that red card, for Holgate just took a massive chunk of energy and belief out of Sheffield United. They disallowed a goal as well, wouldn't have helped either. It was a bit peculiar, the disallowed goal, actually, because Atwell went straight to the monitor for it, and that's, to be fair, the referee hasn't done anything wrong. He's handled the game well, the referee. Stuart Atwell. I thought VAR have done well as well in this game, really. Straight to the monitor for both VAR checks is always what you want to see. Shows that VAR is, being used well in this game. But if there's anything that Sheffield United can do to recover this, then we need to have a look at the bench and see what there is to potentially give them some sort of a chance of, with the minorest chance, recovering this game. Now, here's the catch. Brighton have never won a fixture against Sheffield United before. There's been 2 wins to Brighton. 2 wins to Sheffield United. They have come once away and once at home. There's been 3 draws in this fixture. Brighton's first win against Sheffield United was indeed that 5-2 victory against Sheffield United, which I saw. I didn't know this until I just checked these stats now. But, as you can see, 1-0 at the Amex was the first ever fixture between these two in the Premier League. And yeah, Oliver McBurley scored the winner in the 23rd minute at the Amex. That finished Brighton 0, Sheffield United 1. There's been 1-1 draws as well, both at Bramall Lane. Endo Stevens and Neil Mopey on the score sheet. But today it looks like it could be Brighton's first victory in the Premier League against Sheffield United. I don't know if in other leagues Sheffield United have been beaten by Brighton before, but as far as I'm aware, that defeat, which I overseed, was Sheffield United's first to Brighton, and this looks to be this will be their first official Premier League defeat to Brighton if they lose. And I think it's fair to say that it's almost a confirmed, wrapped and sealed, ready to be posted defeat. I mean, the first goal, I mean, some people may not have seen it, but I saw it cross the line because I just saw it, hit the net, and I knew it had gone in. It took a while for the referees to watch the buzz, but the minute I knew it was a goal, I could see that it had gone into the roof of the net. So, and the second goal was just quality. Matoma from Brighton, very soft from a Sheffield United point of view. Matoma, his shot was saved by Foderingham, followed up with a nice finish from Welbeck. That's 2-0. And then it was a case of damage limitation, and they have limited the damage, Sheffield United. They nearly had a way back into it with the disallowed goal, but it looked to be, well, we were first checking for a handball, then we were looking at a foul, and then we were looking for an offside. And in the end, I think it was deemed to be a foul, to be an offside. So yeah, that is pretty much the way we're rolling at the moment here. Sheffield United then falling apart, a calamity for them at Bramall Lane. They need to improve. They need points, and I don't think there's going to be out of this game for them. A first defeat in the Premier League to Brighton with Sheffield United looks to be incoming and inevitable. I'm going to take a 2-minute break. When I come back after that short break, we are going to get ready for that second half, folks. It's Sheffield United 0. It's Brighton 2. Don't go anywhere. We're back after this very quick break. It will go quickly, I promise you. Back in a minute. And if anybody wants to play the freeze challenge whilst we're at it, don't move an inch until I'm back. Back in 2 minutes, folks.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
We're back then, first after that short break. It's 2-0 to Brighton at half-time. And yes, we are about to get back underway for that second half here at Bramall Lane in a fixture which Sheffield United would have felt confident they could have got points out of. But now that looks very much out of their reach. It is a case of damage limitation. They nearly had that goal back, as I mentioned. And yeah, if you're just joining us now, it is quite bad. 2-0 down and a man down is not very, very good for Sheffield United. Let's put it that way. Would have made good content, but, you know, if I went to the ground. But, you know, to be fair, I'm glad I just sat back and watched one on telly. Because it would have been a miserable old atmosphere, and I guarantee you that ground is going to be empty now by the time the score hits 3. At least it's not 4 at half-time, though, like it was at the London Stadium a week ago today at this kickoff time. Of course, in that 2 o'clock kickoff, West Ham versus Arsenal, we were, the stadium was, there was, is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? At half-time. So there hasn't been a fire drill yet at Bramall Lane. So yeah, that's where we're at. Next up, though, we've got an exciting game, I would say. Not the headline of the weekend, but it's in the primetime TV slot of today's Super Sunday, 4:30. It's Luton taking on Manchester United. An interesting game coming up at the Kenny. Of course, Manchester United were also in the primetime slot last weekend, and it finished 2-1 to them against Villa. A very good result for Manchester United. I think Luton could beat them, though. In all seriousness, I genuinely believe there is 3 points waiting for Luton in this one. I think Luton have got the capacity to do it. More definitely. You know, it was a shock that they lost to Sheffield United. But today, I think that, you know, they'll just be invigorated, ready to come in. You know, I just think it'll be... I think they can do it. I think they can beat Man U. And there we go. Carabao Cup final on its way next weekend. Oh, yes. This is a fixture to cherish. The Carabao Cup final. It'll be live on Realltom Football. Don't you worry about anything other than joining us for that Carabao Cup final. I can't wait for it. Hopefully we'll have a guest or two. It is the only one on... Yeah, listen, I ain't bothering with the 1:30 game, Wolves Sheffield United. I don't think I'll bother with it. Yeah, we're just going to do... Because I'm hoping that the Carabao Cup final goes to extra time. We're just going to do a nice long Carabao Cup final stream. So make sure you're all there. Get it in your diaries. A week today. We'll start at 4:10. We'll give you 20 minutes of pre-match build-up. We'll get the guests in. It is the Carabao Cup final on Realltom Football next Sunday. Look who's there. Harry Styles. Okay, we are very close now to this second half. We're about a minute and a half away, if that. So, yeah. Sheffield United fans, brace yourselves. Brighton fans, get ready for some more goals, is what I'm going to say. Here we go. Brighton making the double change at half time here. Yeah, 2-0 up, cruising, bruising. And I'll update you on that change in just a moment. But first, we need to get kickoff underway. And is 10-man Sheffield United's kickoff here. We're underway. Through McAtee, I think it was. So yeah, let's just check those substitutions for Brighton. And Lewis, the very early corner here in this second half, Sheffield United. Positive from them. So yeah, Adam Webster is replaced by Igor Julio. That's one of the Brighton changes. Adingra helps you on his way. Yes, Adam Webster off and Gustavo Harmer. Yeah, so the Premier League is only showing all the changes. Typical of the Premier League, innit? You know what I mean? And here is Welbeck, who plays it to Groves, has got lots of space. Adingra's got space, and Adingra, he let it go for the corner, lad. Stop chasing it. It's deflected off Larousse. Is it? Hey? Goal kick? That deflected off Larousse. I'm sorry, but what's going on here? Why has Brighton got a corner? That's baffling for me, because it almost... That is one of the most... Unless I'm going blind, that is one of the most nailed-on corners possibly in this game. The deflection was so clear. I don't understand how that's not a corner. Oh dear, I don't know. Tell you what, I had some crisp coverage yesterday of Burnley Arsenal, let me tell you. What streaming site did you use? If you're still in here, Joshy, what did you use yesterday for your Villa game? I mean, I use Buff Streams, which connects me to a VIP box, I think it is, something like that. And yeah, I managed to find a good stream there for Premier Sports, the Irish channel, so not too bad. I mean, obviously, it wasn't world feed commentators, which was a bit annoying. Because, to be fair, the world feed commentators weren't that great anyway. There was no Seb Hutchinson, there was no Bill Leslie, so Matoma. And obviously, of course, I have no option. Well, on the streaming sites, I cannot remove the commentary and only have stadium effects. Unfortunately, you don't get that luxury on streaming sites, which is a bit annoying. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's a luxury to have the coverage. Sometimes a nice way to watch the game, actually, as well. If the coverage is good, it's a nice way to watch the game, you know. Matoma. Jakob Modder. Igor Julio. Grows into Welbeck. I don't think I've had anything in this second half. Shall I eat some? I do fancy some prawn cut. I've just strained the muscle in me there. Oh, it'll go away. What time are we on? Yeah, bloody hell, man. 7 minutes out of time might have helped. Have a look at the poll. I need some form of entertainment in this first half because eventually I'm going to get bored. 80% out of 10 votes back in the Brighton, the Seagulls. 20% back in Sheffield United. Nobody has said draw. Not a single person. 0%. And here's Karim Matoma looking for the third goal. It's blocked, though, this time. Dunk. Oh. Oh. This doesn't make any sense to me. Oh. Right, now this is starting to make sense. Google would having me tripping, thinking that something was wrong with it. But, yeah. So that was 33, which has been on. So are these must be postponed? Why are they playing match week 29 before 30? I don't get this. 33 goes for... I'm baffled here. There's 4 games scheduled for Tuesday 20th, right? And it says match day 29, then match day 34. Google do confuse me. Where that's come from, I have no clue. No clue. Another game in match week 29. Random. Birmingham Middlesbrough, 12th of March, 7:45. Random. Leicester Sat. Okay, yeah. Anyway, mate, I've had this championship page on since yesterday because I was interested. And I tell you, there was some really good results in the championship yesterday. I was gutted that I missed the Lancashire Derby there, man. Preston Blackburn. I love Preston Blackburn. It's such a great game. Such a great game. And believe it or not, Blackburn actually went 2-0 up in that game, and Preston came back in the first. There was so it was all first half as well. 2-2 first half. Yeah, not quite the one like the one at Ewood Park, but anyway. On the odds and the upwards. Jan Paul van Hecker here. A dunk. Comfortable. Yeah, that's catching practice for Foderingham there that time. Yeah, there's only one player there, look. Not effort, really. Still a little bit of life left in Sheffield United, but not much. It's important that they keep the spirits up, though. It really is. It is important that they keep the spirits nice and high because, you know. Van Hecker here into Adingra. Took the shot and manoeuvred well. It was a tame finish, though, from Adingra, is what I'll say. I've got 36 and a half minutes. 35 and a half minutes, sorry. It's about, yeah. Jaden Bogle. Sent for Larousse. Van Hecker blocked him off. Larousse trying to come forward. It has. Fall to Souza from the clearance, and it's deflected wide. I think it was off his own player. It looked like it was deflected anyway. It looks like it took a deflection. dear. Tom's tired. I'm looking forward to Luton Man U, though. Should be a good game. It's always nicer when Arsenal play on Super Sunday. You've got a really big game to look forward to. And of course, next Super Sunday is one Super Sunday. It's just a one game, of course, but it's a cup final. And because Sky Sports don't like to do 2 o'clock kickoffs before the Carabao Cup final, which baffles me, but well, and a 1:30 kickoff. Anyway, look, because that game's kicked at 1:30, I don't do anywhere before 2 o'clock on a Sunday, unless there is a 12 o'clock game in the like if it's 12 o'clock, and then there's no game at 12:30 on the Saturday. That's fine. I'll make the exchange, but do you get what I'm saying there? It's all for coverage reasons, bear in mind that. Because what they'll do is they'll shift the Premier League game over to Sky Sports Football for the continuous Premier League coverage with David Jones. And then what they'll do is they'll put the Carabao Cup, because that's starting at 2 o'clock. I don't know what they're going to do. But yes, I do know exactly who is covering the Carabao Cup final, because, as you know, I do have contacts. I don't know. I might give Sheffield United a go. I might. I'll see. Don't whine and I'll see. Adingra. Bonanotta with the crossfield ball to Matoma. Carry Matoma, ball across, and the clearance was indeed required. What is the game at 12:30 next week? This coming up at the weekend. So there's 2 games on Friday night. Coventry Preston and Leeds Leicester. I might give that one a watch, Leeds Leicester. Should be a cracking game, actually, when I come to think of it. Hull West Brom. Should I do that? Oh, no. No, I can't. Normally I would, but there's only an 8. Do you know what I mean? Oh, McAtee is in. James McAtee was thwarted by Gilmore. West Brom. Oh, yeah, Hull West Brom. That's come out of nowhere. I was like, Hull? I was like, boo West Brom. I've realised now, because I mentioned West Brom. Yeah, no, I can't do that game, unfortunately, because Arsenal are playing at 8 o'clock. In any other circumstance, if there wasn't an 8 o'clock kickoff, I would have probably done that. And quite frankly, I need to find time to eat a meal. So, yeah, what I'll do is next weekend, next Saturday, I'll just stock up on a nice big meal, and then go and then start up at 3 o'clock and finish late on at night, because obviously we're doing 3 o'clock, 5:30, 8 o'clock. And I have done it before. I do it quite often, to be fair. Whenever that format is in place, I tend to do it. I just go along with the flow. But yeah, Leeds Leicester definitely doing that one. 100%. No 12 o'clock game again. Dry. Although, because it's a Carabao Cup final day. Gilmore. Sim on Adingra. Right. Gilmore to Welbeck here. We've hit the hour mark at Bramall Lane. Nearly a goal. The Brighton fans are singing along. You can hear them going just Albion. That's all you can hear. Dealt with by Sheffield United. Waller gets the return. And Sheffield United do enough. Igor Julio with the defending. Tomorrow it is the match week roundup coming for. Oh, hang on a minute. Harmer for Osborne and Van Hecker. Dealt with the danger. Tomorrow there is the match week roundup for game week 25. For most of it anyway. Of course, we've got the two games in hand being played tomorrow. Liverpool are playing against Luton. That fixture, I believe, was supposed to happen this weekend. No, not this weekend. The weekend coming after this weekend. Long throw-in. It's gone right out of play. But yeah, they've moved it back to Wednesday. City are playing Brentford as well, which is a game in hand, and it was postponed due to the Club World Cup. So that one's being played as well on Tuesday. Wednesday night, I won't be able to watch Liverpool-Luton because obviously Arsenal are playing Porto away from home in the Champions League. So yes, normally the Premier League comes first in any circumstance, but not on that occasion. In fact, the only time I've ever put something over the Premier League was when Celtic were playing Rangers. I had the choice, in fact. A very, very interesting choice. I had the choice of either a Merseyside derby or I had the choice of Celtic Rangers. And I picked Celtic Rangers. It was a cracker. And more or less, anyway, Arsenal come over anyone. Because I remember we had that postponed and moved around Europa League fixture. We had one fixture postponed in the Europa League for somewhat reason. And whilst everybody was playing along in the midweek Premier League matches, we had to sit and play that Europa League match against PSV. I know. Tomorrow. Was it PSV? I don't even know who we were playing, but yeah. That is the way that went. And our game against Man City was postponed because UEFA wouldn't nudge. I know. Thank you, UEFA. Because when that fixture actually was played, it was an absolutely dog shit kickoff time and a random day in a midweek, and we lost. Anyway, positivities. Yeah, we've got Porto and then we've got Newcastle at home. Two nice games. Porto, a little bit like, but Newcastle at home should breeze past them 5-0. I said something, I think the next two games, I think if I'm right, we're playing Newcastle and Sheffield United, 2 5-0s there. Or 6-0s. This time we might actually do the back-to-back 6-0s, although we're not. Do you know what? Playing at the Emirates might not do as good because we're going on such a good away run at the minute, 6-0 and 5-0. Bugger me. Coke. Oh. Brighton won a free kick. Great. I've got sticky stuff all over me. Right, they're going to change. It's young Irishman Eben Ferguson, who will replace Facundo Buonanotte here. The Argentine replaced by Ferguson. He doesn't actually look that young, to be fair, Ferguson. You'd be surprised. Well, I think he would anyway. I don't think he looks that young. And the Republic Island manager is also in the viewing tonight. Luton Man U team news is available for you to have a look at right now on PremierLeague.com on the Premier League app. And we're going to have a look at that team news, shall we? Mitoma, should have been free. They're doing fairly well at damage imitation, Sheffield United. But here is your team news. So, Thomas Kaminski is in the goal for Luton. Gabriel Osho, Tatum Mengi, and Amari Bell make up the back three. Midfield is a four of Ross Barkley, Tahith Chong, Chongy. Mate, Chong was class against Liverpool. Tahith Chong. I like Tahith Chong. Glad he started. Albert Sabi Lakonga and former Arsenal man. I think he's on loan. Is he on loan? Yeah, so I think he's on loan. It's his first start for Luton. Alfie Doughty also in that midfield for them. For the front three is Chidozie Ogbene, Carlton Morris, and Elijah Adebayo. Luton, by the way, are through to the fifth round of the FA Cup, so that should be nice to see them in action at some point, maybe, if I have the opportunity. Do you know, when I was watching that Sheffield United Brighton game, I do, and I know that, I'm watching that right now, but the one in the FA Cup, I was thinking, oh no, I'm missing a right game here at Goodison. Because I got my iPad out at half time and I was looking at it. Gilmore. Look at the scores, and I was thinking, oh no, what have I missed here? On the bench, Berry, Pele Rodican-Panzu, Jordan Clark, Andros Townsend, Zach Nelson, Tim Krul, Corley Woodrow, Issa Gabore, and Reece Burke, all on that bench. Manchester United have Andre Nana in goal. Their back four is Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane, Diogo Dalot, and Luke Shaw. Premier League app, I hate you. Midfield, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, Casemiro, Mainu. Leading the line, it's Hoyland, and on the bench, they've got Amrabat, Ericsson, flip me. On the bench, they've got Amrabat, Ericsson, McTominay, Forson, Bayindir, the Turkish goalkeeper, sub-goalkeeper, Amad Diallo, Anthony Victor Lindelof, and Johnny Evans. Okay, there's your team news for that game. We're in the 70th minute now, approaching the 80th, approaching the 71st at Bramall Lane. Ferguson away by Fodringham now. Well, Brighton dominating play, 88% of the ball, 12% for Sheffield United, 6 shots, 2 on target from those. Yeah, it's just damage imitation. It's been quite a boring first half. Rare attack for Sheffield United, really. It's just one of those games, isn't it? And 732 is the sub count. Nice, folks. Love it. So that's 3 subscribers gained today, because we started the day on 729 before I even went live. Before I went live, we hit 730. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad going. Okay, who we got? Luton and Man U, that's it. So here we go then. And Hacker to Gilmore. Now Pascal Gross. For flip's sake, Canva. Annoying is what you are. There we go. I think I've sorted it. We have sorted it. Yay. Right, I need to find the Luton hex code, so do now bear with me again. Huh? No. No. Oh, you lunatic. No. This is not no. 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 Shh. What? Oh, dip off. Celtic drew. Ugh. No. What happened? Kilmarnock? Whereabouts is Kilmarnock in the flipping table then? Oh, they're 4th, right. Oh, bloody charming that is. I tell you, flip's sake, Celtic. 2 draws in 3 games. You're having me on. You better get back to the top of that league quick. You better. When's the next derby? I'm fuming. Shush. What? Right. Beat Wahwell. You beat Dundee. Beat Hearts. You bloody will beat Hibs as well. No, they're not playing Hibs, sorry. You beat St Johnstone. You smashed St Johnstone to pieces. Matoma, number 3 for Brighton. I think it's an own goal by Robinson, perhaps. You beat Livingston. You beat Livingston as well. You beat them. You will beat them. You will beat them. And you will smash Rangers to pieces. You will rip them apart at Ibrox. If you don't do that, I will. Oh. Sod off, Rangers. Sod off. Rangers can go away. absolutely go away. So you said 4-1, did you? Now I'm seeing the notifications. Oh, you sod off. Just sod off, mate. Boo Rangers. Boo Rangers. We don't like Rangers. No. This YouTube channel hates Rangers. They're gone. There they go. They're off. Bye. Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? There will be a fire drill when Celtic slap Rangers 4-0 at Ibrox. You got me all like, oh, pumped now. Thanks. That's aggravated me. I was calm, and now you've told me that. And now I've seen what I've seen. I'm aggravated. Celtic. Yep, but my Scottish club is Celtic. I do not like Rangers. My main club is Arsenal, but I tell you what, if Rangers win that league, it's not going to go down well. It won't happen, though, because Celtic won't let it happen. I do not support Chelsea. You really think I'd support that dog crap club? No, I support Arsenal. Right, Luton hex code before Fraser told me that Rangers were top of the pin. Ugh. Adingra makes it 4. He finished that well. And this is demolition now. F7A, F1E. Well, the goals don't stop flowing in tonight now. First half was getting boring, but Brighton have finally found another 2 goals to wrap the seal on the win. I'll be really annoyed. And you support Wolves, do you? Neto, he's good, Neto. But to be fair, I like him at Wolves. I think you should keep. Look, I would like Neto, but I wouldn't mind if you kept him. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a good player. He's playing well at Wolves. Yeah, I personally would like you guys to keep him, but he's a good player. So a triple change here. McAtee, Osborne and Harmer replaced by Davis, Norwood and Brewster. Brewster gets a few minutes. The former Liverpool man who did miss a penalty against Arsenal in the Community Shield, which in the McDonald's FA Community Shield, of course, which we won the plate. Yo, how you doing, Footy X Edits? Welcome into you, mate. How you doing? Welcome in. So next up, Luton v Manchester United. I'm preparing the overlay for that right now. How you doing? Straffs. How you doing, mate? Yeah, Fraser came in and just ruined my afternoon. Thanks, Fraser. I genuinely do appreciate you being such a nice person for telling me that Celtic are not top of the league. I really, yeah, just, yeah. But hey-ho, watch the halo. We're the Arsenal doing all right, man. Yeah, 11 goals in 2 games. Thanks a lot. You guys as a favour, Chelsea. Thank you very much. Although look, it's a favour, but you didn't win it. So I'm still a bit angry with you because you didn't hold on for the victory. Yeah, you missed some sitters, Chelsea Football Club. I really needed you to beat Man City, and I was really, really upset that you didn't. I get it. But there would... Oh, stop it. We ain't going to beat them at the Etihad. We're screwed. That point that City earned there could be the difference between winning the league or not, because of that stupid game in hand they've got on Tuesday. If it wasn't for that game in hand, I'm playing sailing, mate. But no. In my gross. It's a horrible title race this season. You don't realise it. Fortunately, our goal difference is way superior to them. I do appreciate Chelsea getting that result yesterday. Taking 2 points off them, but you could have taken all 3. Yeah, I only back Chelsea when I need to, and I'll be backing them in the Carabao Cup final next week, so I can reassure you of that, because I don't want Liverpool to win the trophy, but they will. Right, I need Manchester United's lineup. Yeah, well, listen, you should be demanding. You should be angry that you didn't win. You would have been doing us a massive favour, a huge favour. And don't tell me, well, we don't want to do Arsenal favours, because you guys would have gone above Wolves. Yeah, the UCL, right? Yeah, listen, though, that point that's at the end with the different. Oh, just stop. If you guys had won that game, it completely wipes out that game in hand. Relief for me. But because City got a point now, Brentford have got no chance, have they? Thank you, but no thank you. If Brentford somehow dig out a draw at the Etihad, I will be relieved. But the likelihood of that happening, there is more likelihood of Sheffield United scoring 4 goals in the next 7 minutes than Brentford getting a point against City. Literally. There is more, you believe me, there's more chance of Sheffield United scoring 4 goals in the next 7 minutes than that's happening. For Chelsea, I appreciate you doing your best, but your best was just not good enough. And I can near. Oh, did that hit the post or? Robert Hodzic, the man, going for it. Five minutes to go. About 5 minutes and 20 seconds to be exact. Adingra, lucky to finish the game. I think he's on a hat-trick in here, Adingra. Gross and Ansu Fati. It's Adingra. It's deflected and it's in. Ferguson for number 5. And that is Brighton's cherry on the icing on the cake. It is 5-0 here It is misery for Sheffield United. The boys in green and black might be on for their first clean sheet of the season. In a win, of course. Well, 1-1 draws away from home, come back to haunt Sheffield United, because if you remember, they got the 1-1 draw at Villa Park, but then were defeated 5-0. And the same thing has happened here, because Sheffield United got the 1-1 draw at the Amex, now suffering their first defeat in the Premier League to Brighton. And boy, oh boy, is this heavy. They've given that away cheaply to Estepinian, who plays that ball across, and the clearance is made. Oh, you want the wire, do you? Estepinian, oh. Well, the next game for Sheffield United is Wolves away. Can they possibly have any fighting chance in that one? Probably not. There you go. Had an itch. We've got 3 minutes. Marvellous. So not too much out of time, please. Only about 4 minutes will do. Thanks. No, seriously. 4 minutes. Perfect. I can get up at 4 o'clock, prepare for the next stream. Any more than 4 minutes, Premier League, I don't like you. Wow. Goals conceded after 25 games. It's the worst in Premier League history. 65. Barnsley in the 1997 to 98 season conceded 61 after 25 games. Nah, I don't know. Robin Hood. Robin Hood is Nottingham Forest, mate. That is, you guys cannot, mate. If a Forest fan was in here and heard you use that term, oh dear. Oh dear. You can't say Robin Hood, mate. Fortunately, Forest ain't playing. If you flipping how far, you would have caused a row. Because Nottingham's just Robin Hood County, isn't it? So, yeah, they'll go all potty about it. Brewster. Doesn't matter, though, man. Forest fans would absolutely slaughter you for using the word Robin Hood FC, because what that sounds like is your Robin Hood, your Robin Hood's club. Do you know what I mean? And you ain't. Cheeky. Gone. Never coming back, mate. This is the setup now. Until about April, May. More than likely to be the setup to the end of the season. Then switcheroo again. Because that's the way it is, Straff. 5. I don't like you. Sod off. 5-0, 5 more minutes. Apply, yes, please. Thank you. And save. Yep, that's what we want. A dingle with the cross in. And Purvis, Estepinian, and Jaden Bogle with the challenge. He's conceded a corner. Who'd you want to go out? Each wants to go home, Denise Jaden Bogle, bless him. Well, folks, Luton Man U is the next one on Realltom Football, and the minute the full-time whistle goes here, I need to prepare for that. Best opinion and Brewster. Last 3 minutes of the heart of the game. And it's Norrington Davis. And Igor Julio with the defending. It's actually not Norrington Davis, it's Dom Davis. There's a bit of something there. Pushing and shoving there. And Stuart Atwell doing well to fuse the situation. Yeah, it's good refereeing. Both get yellow cards. Immediately on Twitch, Stuart Atwell fuses the situation really quickly. Good refereeing. And Tom Davies, the Evertonian. I think former Evertonian anyway. He's booked. Sheffield United corner. They'll look for a goal pack, and that's catching practice for Bruggen on a night of misery. To the last minute and 40 here at Bramall Lane. 5-0 to Brighton. Oh, look at the stadium. It's emptied, man. That has been a fire drill. Nope. It's where I'm living at the moment. Dinger a ball in and deflected into Fotheringham. There we go, AFCON winner. Dingra. Best opinion. And Atwell brings this match to a close. The full-time score is Sheffield United 0, Brighton 5. We'll see you all in 15 minutes for Luton, who take on Manchester